Okay, we have a serious conversation today because I've been on the internet and I've seen the comments. I've seen real, actual people call Thragg a fraud. The strongest Viltrumite, a fraud. Well, I could just sit here and be upset about it, but nah, I'm gonna take apart the fraud argument and throw it in the freaking trash. Thragg was really never the problem. There are a few reasons, and honestly, you lot time wrong. It's very understandable. No offense, but Thragg actually looks like a kid in the animation. Thragg was talked about like he's the scariest thing alive before we even see him in combat. Well, not like he isn't. He's the Grand Regent. He's the strongest. Everyone either fears him or answers to him. And when you build up something like that, you build up the hype so much, there are always, and I mean always, people waiting for the slight bit of showcase of weakness. There are always people waiting, trust me, which they actually found. So Argal, the previous ruler of Viltrum, the Grand Regent before Thragg, died. And we all know what bro did. Of course,
He kept his skull.
Thragg, the strongest Viltrumite alive, the cold and meant to be tough Grand Regent, who rules an entire empire, I mean a galactic level empire, had a deep and almost childlike emotional attachment to the former emperor's skull. By the time you put someone like Nolan or Conquest in the picture, everyone had already seen how strong Nolan is. Bro literally clapped the whole of the Justice. What's it even called? I don't even know. Justice, whatever. Oh, sorry, the Guardians. And most people, including me, I won't lie, were already like, no way is that strong.
No way is stronger than Nolan. By that far.
But he actually was. But what people didn't understand was that Thragg was not just another Viltrumite. He was literally the peak of Viltrumite genetics. His physical capabilities, strength, speed, durability, sit at the utmost and absolute peak of what the Viltrumite body can achieve. And on top of that, raw genetics, experiences, like centuries of experience, trust me, centuries of actual combat. Not training. What am I even saying? A Viltrumite training is literally to the death. I haven't seen them train and they're like, you throw one, I throw one. Nah, gone, bro. Now let's talk about the one person that was actually in the show. I thought bro was a fraud. Oliver, the great boy.
Why is everyone so nervous about fighting this Thragg guy? No way he lives up to the hype.
But then,
However
Nolan told
strong
him,
you think you are, Thragg is stronger. Don't let him draw you away from the group.
That also means you don't try to take him on alone, Oliver.
I won't.
Speaking of Nolan, Thragg punched him from space where everyone were fighting to Viltrum. Tried to give him some, I would say, talk no jutsu about why he should come back, blah blah blah. And he didn't even need to, because he could have clapped all of them. Told Nolan, I'll forgive you every single thing you did. Every single thing. But Nolan said, nah bro, I ain't joining crap. Well, big mistake. Big mistake, my boy. Thragg Loki clenched his fist so hard, the air current pulled Nolan closer. Then he gave him a hug, turning Nolan into a rocket. Because it literally went out of the planet into orbit and even past the orbit. And bro was still not able to control himself until after a while. And I think Oliver saw what just happened. And Oliver said, yeah, that's the best time. This is the best time. After seeing my dad get punched into Viltrum, then out of Viltrum, so this would be the best time to face him and beat him up, you know, because I'm him. Brody even bothered to call Invincible, didn't bother to call Allen, didn't bother to call Thaddeus. He just went alone, solo mission, you get me? And of course, when Oliver tried to punch him, Thragg Loki grabbed it.
Huh?
Kill that boy! Kill him!
Broke his fist. Then Oliver thought that it was the best time to run away after trying to attack Grand Regent. You think he's just gonna let that slide? He doesn't even like you. Hell, no Viltrumite likes Oliver. Apart from Omni-Man. Does Nolan even like him? Then Thragg removed Oliver's hand like he was removing a weak branch from a tree. So Mark seeing this was a hell of pissed, but Broken it and messed up more by saying this.
I killed Conquest. I'll kill you too.
Notice how all the Viltrum might be looking like.
Nah, cut. You ain't doing shit.
So Thragg humbles my boy by tanking his punch, the craziest impact frame I've ever seen. But Nolan comes up with a plan. A crazy plan indeed. He calls Thaddeus and Mark like, yo, pull up, and signals at Space Racer.
Now!
So with the help of Space Racer's blast, the 3 Viltrumites were able to destroy Viltrums. And you know that skull I was talking about? Emperor Argyle's? Apart from his planet blowing up, the skull, of course, also blew up. So nah, Thragg wasn't gonna take that crap. So he genuinely crashed out. And oh my days, it wasn't good. My boy plucked Thaddeus' head like a fruit from a tree before Nolan and Mark could even react. Then from there, started beating Nolan up. Mark intercepted. Mark wanted to run away at one point, but Thragg was like, nah, come here my boy. To make things brief, he disemboweled Nolan and knocked Mark out with a crazy headbutt. Then suddenly, as he was about to finish the deed, he had a change of heart. It's so touching. Thragg is one of the nicest Viltrumites out there. We don't just know it. Right?
And years later.
Then Invincible met Thragg on Earth and thought for some reason, I'm gonna beat the person that killed Thaddeus with little to no effort. I'll say little effort, there was effort. Little effort. Disemboweled my dad and knocked me out in the same fight. But Thragg again, in his infinite aura, tanked Mark's punches, sent him flying like a baby, and then let him go if he agreed to the terms and conditions of having babies with humans on Earth.
Yeah,
Like a
boy.
cute, nice little guy, right?